Imagine a time when science was beginning to challenge superstition, when doctors and surgeons fought to prove their skill and knowledge. And yet, one strange case brought them to their knees in embarrassment. In 1726, in a small English town, a young woman shocked the world by claiming she could give birth, not to children, but to rabbits. Mary Toft was a 25-year-old servant from Godalming, Surrey. She was poor, uneducated, and working in the fields when she became pregnant. But in August of that year, tragedy struck. Mary miscarried. Soon after, she began to suffer strange pains. Her family and neighbours were horrified when she claimed she was passing not children, but parts of animals. And then came the shock. According to witnesses, she gave birth to pieces of a rabbit. The case was too bizarre to simply ignore. Local surgeon John Howard investigated. To his astonishment, he claimed to witness Mary deliver fragments of a rabbit. Soon reports spread across England and medical men flocked to Godalming to see the miracle woman. Even King George I himself sent his own physician, Nathaniel St. Andre, to examine her. And he too confirmed the impossible. Mary Toft was giving birth to rabbits. It's easy to laugh at this now. But let's think about it. Aren't we still drawn to the unbelievable today? Just like those 18th century doctors, people in our own time often rush to believe wild claims. From fake medical cures sold online to viral conspiracy theories. Sometimes even experts can get caught up in the excitement of the extraordinary. The news spread like wildfire. Pamphlets were printed and Mary became a living sensation. Could this be evidence of some strange natural wonder? Or was it divine punishment? Some even connected it to the old belief in maternal impression, the idea that a pregnant woman's thoughts or fears could shape her unborn child. Supposedly, Mary had been startled by a rabbit while pregnant, which explained her bizarre offspring. This moment feels very familiar. In Mary Toft's day, it was pamphlets and word of mouth that spread the story like wildfire. Today, it's social media. Imagine if TikTok or Twitter had existed in 1726. The woman who gave birth to rabbits would have gone viral in minutes. The hunger for shock and mystery hasn't changed. Only the speed at which it spreads. But not everyone was convinced. Other doctors began to question the evidence. How could Mary survive giving birth to so many animals? Why did the rabbits show signs of having been cut or eaten before delivery? Suspicion grew. Eventually, under close examination in London, the truth came out. A porter confessed that Mary's husband had been buying rabbits. The births were staged. Mary Toft had been inserting parts of rabbits into her body and passing them off as miraculous deliveries. What's striking is how long the hoax survived, even under scrutiny. It shows how powerful belief can be. When people want something to be true, they'll ignore evidence to the contrary. We see echoes of this in the modern world too. False news, hoaxes, and fake science continue to thrive when people are desperate for wonder, fear, or easy answers. The hoax collapsed, and Mary Toft was arrested for fraud. Though she was eventually released, her name became a national joke. Surgeons and physicians, those who had vouched for her, were utterly humiliated. Some lost their reputations entirely. For Mary, life never returned to normal. She faded into obscurity, remembered only as the woman who gave birth to rabbits. Mary Toft became a cautionary tale in her time, but her story isn't just about one woman. It's about human nature, our willingness to believe, our weakness for spectacle, and the way ambition can blind us to reality. Replace rabbits with modern internet hoaxes, fake celebrity, scandals, or miracle health claims, and the pattern looks surprisingly familiar. The story of Mary Toft reminds us of the strange crossroads between science and superstition. How could some of the brightest doctors of their time be fooled by such an outrageous deception? Was it ambition, desperation to be remembered, or simply the human hunger for the bizarre? One thing is certain. History never forgets its strangest mysteries. And Mary Toft will always remain one of the most bizarre figures in medical history. So the question is, have we really changed since Mary Toft's time? The platforms are different, but the human urge to believe the unbelievable is timeless. And perhaps the real lesson isn't how silly people were in the past, but how easily we too can fall for the next unbelievable story today. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think? Was Mary simply clever or completely desperate for attention? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy uncovering history's strangest and most mysterious stories, don't forget to give this video a like, share it with friends, and subscribe to the channel, because there are plenty more strange tales waiting to be told.